I'm going to just do everything that's there. How do I word this now? Dad has gone for some x-rays on his hip, so I have been left by myself.
We're on a good bit of a It's probably about 11 o'clock now. I've got to go at 2. Yeah, look at it now, it's beautiful. The wind's dropped a bit because the wind's cold. 11 o'clock. Wish I was there. Oh, not there. That's Southport. So, and then before the profile goes back on, the head's too high, so that needs grinding down to the brickwork. There's the other day's work, Thursday, Tuesday, Monday's work. That's the big rack out we did. Laser's set up to reset that profile, which isn't needed just yet. Like I said, 4 courses first. We're just going to get as much brickwork on as possible. I think pretty much that's it. Just running brickworking. Nothing to set out. This is the bit he was worried about being left to do on his own after Christmas, but it's all done. Yeah, that's before I finish for Christmas. That profile needs lifting. This profile needs lifting. Well, they all need lifting because there will be a pike on it. I'm not sure how high the pike is, but it tucks underneath that roof. It's got a funny. It's asymmetrical. It's not. It's like longer on one side than it's on the other. A bit like the porch. Like I say, we'll find all that when we get to it. Look at that. You wouldn't think they're tight beds, would you?
So it is 3:10, and I just thought I'd give you a quick update under shelter because it is bloody windy. Dad has gone for some x-rays on his hip, so I have been left by myself. This is going to be a trending pattern. After Christmas, it's just me on my own, so he's giving me a little crash courses, if you will. But there was 3, and I've added a little bit more to what was left of the mix. So I've got enough for 3 buckets up there now, and it's that should see me through to about 4 by the time I'm done coming up and down. And I've cleaned the mixer out before it got too dark, and I've more or less just got a few things sorted so that now I can just get up there, get bricklaying, then toss the tools down and clean them, then I'm done. Because instead of me flapping up and down these ladders all the time now, I can just get up there, get the task done. I've covered up the sand and the stones best to my abilities with what I've got. There's might weigh this down with a few more things, but there's some stone weight down, there's a trench block. I've got the board over the sand, and that's also got stone and bricks on top of it. But yeah, those bricks are covered. So yeah, 3 buckets worth. I'm just gonna go around the whole. I'm gonna just do everything that's there. How do I word this now? There's the corner that's right back. I'm just gonna build up to that. So instead of raking back another corner, I'll just build up to it. Because I've got to cover the whole wall anyway, I may as well cover it up with some fresh brickwork. I have this divine McVitie's chocolate, milk chocolate, the nation's favourite, all to myself. So, Meg, James, when you see this later, if they're all gone after the 19th of December, I apologise. I've developed quite a bit of an appetite this month. Right, enough waffling. I'm going to get up there now. I'll put you on time lapse because it is way too windy up there to have any actual filming going on. And you all say I'm slow anyway, so at least time lapse it makes me look faster. I'll see you up there. For Dad while you're editing. Obviously the little short things I've done now, if you just piece them up together similar to how like Rodian does it, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do a little Rodian style, so all the bits where I'm just walking in and I'm like talking, just cut them out. are good. Me over the wind. Not a lot in, but the time is now 10 to 4, so by the time that's jointed up and I've got all the tools cleaned, it'll be getting dark. And it's that windy up here. I suppose it's not a bad thing that it's still quite I've not gone too up, less to get blown over. But I've got 2 courses on this side and one on there, which, you know, is not bad considering it's nearly the end of the day. By myself, thanks Dad. But yeah, I'll get this jointed up now, get cleaned up, and just gotta get that blow put away, and then that's it. So I'll see you in a bit. That done. Just a little bit more left to do, but I won't bother filming that part because it's getting a bit dark now. So I'll do my little sign off for now. I'll see you tomorrow with Dad. Battling out this weather again. It was awful this morning, and yeah. Oh, I can show you this too because I did this after break earlier today. So while we're waiting for that door to do this doorway, I've there you go. I've put another acro where the timber lintel is, so that's definitely secure. Like until we come back and do that properly, block it up and get that lintel in. That's nice and secure because that wooden lintel is propped back up again, as well as those 2 other props. So yeah, peace of mind. Yeah, I will get all this done now, and I'll catch you tomorrow with Dad. Pray that this weather eases up on us, because it was not pleasant. And yeah, I will see you tomorrow.
Okay, happy 20th. Just double check that. Oh, I messed up my dates now because I know we're finishing soon. It's the 20th of December. Yep, nice calm day today. The wind's gone, that cold wind's gone. It's just a lot warmer, a lot calmer. But it's not going to stay like this, it's going to pour down later, so it's a big push for the morning. So while I've got the mix on, I've set up the hop-ups and the board stands, put a plank on and raised everything up, so everything's to hand. So that's it, we can just crack on now and just get a load of brickwork up as high as we can get it, and then get it covered before the rain arrives. Yes, it's the day after my scans and my x-rays. The CT scan was an absolute doddle once I found it, Wigan Hospital, but the x-rays, I had to lie down, my feet flat obviously, but I can't get my feet flat, my legs flat anymore, so that was hard. Then I had to sit on a chair and sit up straight. Basically that being knackered, everything seizes up, so I couldn't sit up straight. Then they had me standing on my bad leg, which I can't do anymore. That was absolute agony. I must have been in there about 40 minutes. It was ridiculous. I mean, they must have thought I was lying when I said I couldn't do this, I couldn't do that. But they persevered. But they've got to be accurate, because it's for this Mako robot thing. So that's that. Alex is just getting the mortar up, and we can get stuck in. This is about as straightforward as it gets on this job. 2 straight runs of brickwork with a big corner up and a profile we do get above there. So after today I'll be able to raise the profiles up again, and that should be it to the top of the pipe then, that's Alex set up, because he still struggles. He doesn't struggle with them, but I always do them, so because they can be a faff, so it's just quicker for me to do them. So it's another thing that he needs to learn to do, is get these profiles up. Well, I say that, we've got some fixed bricks coming, so we might not ever have to put these up again, so we'll see what happens when we get them. Yeah, we're governed by how high we can go now. We need the BT man to come and get this shifted. I think it's going onto a pole temporary, but yeah, the plan is get as much brickwork up as possible, and then the 23rd van's going for service and MOT, but I'll be getting dropped here straight away, so we're going to try and get as much stonework up as possible, because that's not a job Alex wants to be doing on his own. It's not an easy job, that. So the more that we can get blast, even if we go above the brickwork with it, it's just so hard. It's going to be so hard for him getting that stone up 2 lifts. So we'll have to see if James can bring the telehandler up and get a load lifted up and stacked up. That's the only way we're going to be able to do it. That shouldn't be a problem. So yeah, shortest day tomorrow, so it starts getting light again after Sunday, thank God. Soon be summer, soon be back in our shorts, Alex. Yeah, oh yeah, there's a little souvenir the scaffold has left us to walk into. They also left a pole sticking out about that far over the ladder, so as you come up the ladder you bang your head on it or hit it going down, so we had to chop that off. So that's enough waffle. We're going to get some brick working. Let's hope this rain holds off as long as possible. The main thing is we've got to cover it, make sure it's covered. Right, let's find somewhere for this camera to go. quick break. That's one mix gone there, plus a little bucket left there. That's for me to get cracking after break while Alex whacks the next mix in. Yeah, a bit sore today after doing all that frigging contortionist yesterday, but I'm always sore, so let's hope this bloody operation works. Right, go and have a quick break and get back on it. I'll just put the light up before I go, and then we'll hit the ground running.
I forget the worst time I did my funny bone. I was moving something making me away, and I was putting it over the fence. That soft spot went right onto one of the spikes, and instantly my arms went dead. Couldn't feel it.
Just needs knocking up, or I'll use it up instead.
Okay. I don't think I can remember the last time we just bricklayed like this. Even here, it's been windows and everything, so even here, it's been windows, so.
Yeah.
Pardon? Yeah.
filming that.
And even then, no, it wasn't, because we had to stop to make a plumb line for the stone to go in.
We had 3 straight sides for it, didn't we?
Yeah. Has the profile moved out?
A little bit, yeah.
Because that's overhanging about 7mm that.
Yeah, it's just to blend it. Don't know what's going on with that profile, but that's the second time it's moved it. So much.
It's not even like they're near the scaffold, and the scaffold's moving them.
There we go. Don't know how many we got on. Quite happy with that. I think they ended up with 36 in a course. Obviously it's going more and more as it racks back. Just so frustrating. We had a good bit of flow going there, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
And then the bloody rain comes. It's not heavy yet, but as you can see, there's a lot to cover up. It's no use going and having dinner in the van and it start pouring down. So just play safe, cover it up, and give up on the spray. We don't want it going white like it did round the corner. So there you go. That's it. We're going to head in there and get the block work done this afternoon. That's not going to take that long. I can see us going home early today. Yeah. Oh yeah, I've just been told the roof. It's an offset pike. So the brickwork finishes at one below that wire. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 5 down from the fascia board, which is 3 down from the head, and then the pike is offset by about a metre. So it goes up there and then down there quite sharp. It's a weird looking shape, but it's like a little feature again. It'll look nice. So every brick I get set is a bit less for Alex to do on his own, because this is a big ask for him to do on his own. But they're here, they'll look after him, they'll make sure he's alright. So 3 days now to push on and get as much in as we can. And it's all, we're above all the stopping and the starting and the joist level and the different blocks and all the faffing about. All the blocks are cut, ready for the gauge. So once that windows head and lintel are on, we're flying. I'd like to get that on before we go, because we need to finish the Keystone video off. When we filmed the lower two, it was all there was dogs barking, there's bloody radios on, and we couldn't do it properly. And obviously we can't postpone it. The lintels went on when the lintels went on, so we need to do a proper bit for that. So that's enough waffle. We're going to go for lunch, and then we're going to go in there and get that block work done after dinner. Use this mortar. So catch you after dinner.